Well, good morning. It's the beginning of our first full day out on this trip, heading to Cave City, Kentucky, to Mammoth Caves. Left home yesterday about 4 o'clock, a little after 4, and made it as far as Kokomo, Indiana. And where are we? We are doing our first boondocking trip. Here we are set up in the campground, or in the parking lot, getting ready to go in and have some breakfast and then hit the road. Got about a five-hour trip ahead of us. It's Sunday afternoon. We're taking a little walk up to the office to get some firewood. We didn't have any last night because we just got back in, or just got in, and opted not to last night just to kind of relax. But it's a nice day, very sunny and bright, clear blue sky, 80 some degrees. Take Maggie for a little walk and take a walk around the campground. All pull-through sites all the way through the campground. All gravel, picnic table, 30 and 50 amps, water and sewers. We got the pool. They have laundry.
Where's the dog running?
Down to the end. Yeah.
Come on, Maggie, let's go running. Good morning. We have arrived at Kentucky, down under their Australian zoo. There's Dave all ready to go in. Here's some wood statues, and we're ready to check it out.
Yeah, one.
There's an ostrich, kangaroo, little toys for people. Big bear. Some gem mining for the kids. We have a gift shop over here. We'll check that out on the way out. Here we have Arctic silver-crossed foxes. Did you know, unlike most wild canines, foxes do not hunt in packs and can kill their prey quickly using a pouncing technique? And we have one sleeping right here. Yeah, looks like a baby. Trying to keep cool. Aww, looks like a little dog. Wouldn't treat you like a little dog though. Dingo. Dingoes cannot bark, they howl instead. Only once a year, dingoes mate and the female will give birth to around 5 pups. These pups typically do not gain independence till around 6 to 8 months of age. Very interesting, fun fact. This is an electric fence, so don't touch it. Actually, it's that one over there. Oh, look at them out there. There's one over there. There's one over there looking around. I don't see any pups. North American gray wolf. And he is beautiful. Barred owl, look at this beauty. Hi, guy. You are beautiful. Yes, you are. Here is a blue gold macaw. Look at him. Hi, guy. You are beautiful.
Does that sound like familiar to you? That word Volturus? Yeah. From the
He's motoring.
Yeah, he is. Does the turtles like it? got a diplo. These are the woolly mammoths. How incredible. Why are there no more woolly mammoths? As warmer weather was beginning to take hold, rising sea levels swamped the coastal regions. Forests replaced open woodlands and grasslands. The Ice Age was
comes down here, that's what you do. Woo! And then you look at this. This card will be covered with every single group that enters the Mammoth Cave. Because there's always a reason for the reason, isn't there?
yes.
Everything you're about to hear is because somebody did or did not beat you to the national park. Simplistic in nature, there's always a reason for the reason. This is a sold-out crew, but if you still like a slower pace, which we are all going to have, at the front is the slowest. Now please know I am not getting a private tour at the front. They're going to ask me questions and I'm going to go, no. Yes. I'm going to just pretend they didn't try to trick me into giving a private tour. So if you are under 16, please raise your hand. Put it on your grown-up. That's how close you get to be throughout the entirety of our tour today. That's why it's called Mammoth. Because 200 years ago, the new word wasn't Uber. It was Mammoth to describe things of sheer size and volume. You never let details stand in the way of a good story, right? Right. What I'm about to share you is mostly true. Do you see the name B.H. Roundtree over here? Local person. I want you not to look at that Roundtree. I want you to look at that Roundtree. Rutherford Hayes Roundtree. This man is a local magistrate. Because I live halfway between Nashville and Louisville, when friends come into town, guess where I take them? Nashville and Louisville. We go to the Louisville Slugger Museum. We go to the Corvette Museum. We go see the sights. Because they're not from Kentucky or Tennessee. Story goes that he is older in life and family is in the region, and they decide to come up on the stagecoach from the turnpike, which is now called I-65, the 7-mile journey to the Mammoth Cave Estate, to show the relatives all the fine aspects of the cave. Wouldn't you know, about halfway up the 7-mile ride, there were these masked marauders, these young men with some shenanigans in mind. They stop the stage and they cause everyone, except for her. I don't know what her name was. Let's say it's Sarah for today's purpose. Sarah is allowed to stay on the stage. And every other person out. These young masked marauders decide to alleviate the traveling stress of these people on the stage. They alleviate you of your valuable items because they felt that they needed them, not you. And they collected said things. Now, they were polite in the fact that they let her stay on the stage, and they asked each person on the stagecoach, where are you from? And when the person said, I'm from here, these young men left them 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, it's got to go in the 5th hole. They left them enough money to make sure they got home. All the other items, though, gone. They come up to the cave, still have a grand time. Then they head back to today Park City, back then Glasgow Junction. And the rest of the Roundtree family departs onto the next adventure. Judge Roundtree had a watch that was presented to him, and on the back of it, it was engraved with R.H.R. Young Sarah up here in the stagecoach took some of her family heirloomed rings and slid them beneath the cushion of the seat in the stage. And they did not bear a look under this cushion. Some people would say that Jesse James and his boys did it. But James said, "We are innocent of any of the accusations ever put forth to things that we had done or not done." A couple years go by. Mr. James is in Missouri, hanging a picture on the wall and in the back, gone. Wouldn't you know, in his pocket, though, when he was found dead, was a pocket watch with the initials RHR. Rutherford Hayes Roundtree. Jesse James. Rutherford Hayes Roundtree. It doesn't add up, folks. On Mrs. James's hand, there was a ring with S-A-R inscribed on the inside of the ring. Now, because Mr. James and the gang allow her to stay in the coach, they are then given the name the Gentlemen Bandits. So I'm going to let it be up to you whether you think they are guilty or innocent. But I have my opinion.
Well, 2 hours later, we are done with the tour. Very fascinating, very comfortable, although my knee is a little stressed out from walking all that way. Tell me, what did you think?
I enjoyed it. It was a great experience. The history of it is very fascinating. The cave formation, it does look like from the Gothic time. Very much enjoyed. I would definitely do it all over again. So here's a little history on the Sand Cave Trail, which what I said is by the Mammoth Cave National Park. For 16 days in February of 1925, the world focused its attention on this remote corner of Kentucky as hundreds of people labored day and night to reach cave explorer Floyd Collins, trapped in a narrow passage of Sand Cave 60 feet below the surface. The short walk leads to the site of the valiant but unsuccessful rescue attempt. way back home, unfortunately. Dave wouldn't let me stay.
For a long trip.
Ready for a long ride home. Gonna miss it. It's a nice vacation. Thank you, Dave, for bringing us.